Hello everybody of YouTube of the world, so welcome back to another Minger Show video, and this is the video you guys have all been waiting for. I'm finally going to be doing the final review for Season 3 of Lost in Space. So, if you guys have been around for a very long time on the Minger Show, I've been doing Netflix reviews on my channel for a very long time, and I know I needed to explore like other shows on there and movies and whatsoever, so stay tuned for a little more in the future, because I'm going to be doing a lot more as I possibly can. And soon I'll probably be doing a The Witcher 2 season 2 review, and I'm still going through that for the episodes, so keep an eye out for that. And so yeah, I know I'm a little late to do a review for Lost in Space Season 3 because I've been watching other shows lately, and I want to try to keep up with other stuff. And this is like, I'm sorry that I didn't get a chance to like do it for you guys. But before I continue on, so if you guys are new or just coming towards the Comic Show, you guys want to know what I basically do. I never just do, channel reactions, movie reviews for like, Disney Plus, Netflix, or when I go see movies in theaters. And sometimes I would do like, theory videos, unboxing videos, and gaming videos. And I do like all that crazy shagnay on the Comic Show. So if you guys are just hopping in, that's basically what I just normally do. And if you guys are just returning to my channel, if you guys have been subscribed to me for a very long time, you guys basically know what I do. So yeah, today I'm gonna be watching the rest of episode 8 of Lost in Space season 3. So I've been loving this show ever since it came out a couple of years ago, and I just love where it's going. But it's just sad enough that this is the last season. This is what they have left, and they don't have any more ideas what they want to do with the show. So yeah, that means we're not going to be seeing any more Lost in Space, but that's fine. I mean, I really enjoyed it so far. It was great. I loved it, and I just love how it's going so far. And it's not going to be coming back anytime soon. I don't think they have any more ideas where they're going to go for after this. But anyways, I'm going to watch the last episode. It's at least almost close to an hour. And I'll see you guys just a little later when I'm done, and I'll show you guys my honest opinions, what I think about Season 3 of Lost in Space. And then, maybe tomorrow, I'll probably do another video for you guys. Maybe, don't know exactly yet, I think it's gonna be, but I'll think about it, but I'll let you guys know in the further hand. So, I'll see you guys a little later after the episode's done. Hey guys, so welcome back to another part of the video. So, I have officially finished the last episode, and I gotta say, I really love the entire season, and I just I really love the chemistry between Will Robinson and the robot, and how they're still trying to trust each other, and then with what's her name, Smith, trying to bond with the robot as well. So they both have infinite bonds with each other. And not only that, but throughout the episodes, they end up. So in the last season, the kids and the adults got split up. So the kids end up being on this planet where half of the planet is destroyed, and the other half of the planet has some atmosphere and some there's like a pocket of air, so they're able to survive for a good year and a half or a year, just mostly a year, sorry. So they've been on this planet for a year, and there's only this one certain pocket on the planet where they're able to have they're able to breathe, they're able to recuperate, and able to survive themselves. And so they made themselves their own little base, and they keep on they're figuring out how to get off the planet. So there's this some sort of what was it called, excuse me, I think it was titanium ore or something like that. They're trying to gather a whole bunch of titanium ore so they can able to use that as fuel for the Jupiter. And at once, I don't remember exactly which episode. I think it was either, because there's 8 episodes in total for this season. I thought there would be 10 like the other ones were. So my point is, I think it was like I think it was like episode. I think it was either episode 5 or 4. I think it was 5 is when they got off the planet, I believe. Yes, I think so. I could be wrong, but it's. I mean, I just watched the last episode today. I didn't want to watch all the other episodes again just because I didn't want to like. It was just gonna take me a little longer. So I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna watch the last episode. So that's what I did. But yeah, I can't remember that far back just a little bit, but I think I remember correctly. I think it was episode 5 is when they left the planet, and then they went to go find their parents, and Scar was able to find where Will Robinson is, kind of. So they were able to escape, and Judy was able to find her father that she never. That he's been stranded for so long because his ship, the Fortuna, was at this planet they were at, and so there was a base up in the atmosphere, in the other side of this big wall, rock wall. So she was able to go by herself, but she had the help of her sister, Penny, and her brother Will, and a few other people were trying to help her get up there. But some of them got like a few of these 2 guys got hurt, so they had to go like down the mountain again. And Will was able to like got her to go up there. But once they get up to a certain point to up in the mountain, you cannot breathe. Like the oxygen you're supposed to like take. So they have to wear their their Jupiter outfits and their helmets in order to go walk through the vacuums of space up in the, because half of the planet was like how like it got destroyed. And so she was able to save her father, Grant Kelly. There we go. That's good. I'm remembering the names. Whew. So yeah, so her father, Grant Kelly, he didn't know at first that he had a daughter when he actually first left Earth a long time ago. And when like I think that was like the episode later is when she was, because she was lying that she was a big admirer of him, but she was actually not lying about that, because she was admiring and idolizing him ever since she was born, and she knew that he was her father, but she was trying to like figure out a good way like how to express her feelings and tell him it's like, yeah, I am your daughter, but you probably didn't know because you left before I was born, or when I was born. So she was able to tell him the truth on the episode later. It's like, yeah, I'm actually your daughter. And so they were able to not rekindle because they haven't really met each other. So they were trying to kindle some, bond with each other. And he's actually somewhat happy that he was able to have a child, but he's just trying to like regain some resemblance to see if they have anything in common. So they did have some things in common, and he was able to like help the kids get off the planet before anything else happened. And Will Robinson was able to find out that there was a spaceship colony on the planet that it was basically the people or the civilization who actually made the robots, like Scar and his friend and Will's robot. And so there was these alien makers that made robots to look like them, because they were like aliens. So they made the robot versions like what they would look like into robots. So, and Scar killed his makers by blowing up the planet. So I know I'm spoiling it just a little bit for you guys, but it's been out for a very long while now with season 3, and I know it took me a lot longer to like do this video, but you guys probably know the big plot twist now, since it's been out for a good I think a good month now, actually. So I'm sorry if I'm a little late doing a review, but I thought it was kind of cool to see like a little plot twist right there, that all the robots were created by aliens, and they were inspired by making the robots by them. And so Will Robinson was able to like record these like alien languages commands that he was using the panels inside the city, the alien city, and he was able to record some of those and make, because he wanted to see if he can use that to like control the Scar and the robots later on, and he was actually able to use them, and it was actually kind of cool. And but Scar was able to resist some of it, but Scar told him, because Scar ended up going to the planet. He's like, I killed the makers. Because if you guys know, the engines that they use to fly through space, they can also be used as ticking time bombs. So that's how they use that to blow up the planet, half of the planet. I was like, oh. So when they went to Alpha Centauri, Scar had a had a patrol group on the planet, and when they were coming, they were able to use all the Jupiters on the planet to build a big shield, but it didn't stop them good enough because they were able to shut down the power grid at the dam. So they were able. And so in the last episode, there was this big epic showdown, which I'm gonna get to right now. And so Scar was able to make it to Alpha Centauri, but the ship blew up after the shield got reactivated by using all the Jupiters all hooked up as the grid. And when they were all scattered everywhere, and the robots were trying to get up from the wreckage from their spacecraft, and during the process, Will Robinson actually got really hurt in the last episode, so his heart was failing. So they were able to get Will to Alpha Centauri and actually build the medical division or the hospital there were able to make him an artificial heart, aka like a robotic heart. So it was giving it time to getting used to the new body system. And when they were being attacked by the robots, they had to transfer everybody from the hospital to somewhere else. And that was when the robot ship was starting to get through the atmosphere. It blew up, and Will was just right there in the vehicle, waiting to do something. But he was just there because everybody was running away, and he was able to figure out why the robots were trying to go towards the engine. And then he realized what happened to that planet they were at. And it's like, wait, that's what the engine is used for. They want to use it to blow up the planet. So he was able to tell his sister Penny to get to that engine first, bring it over here before they use it. They're going to use it as a bomb. And then it was like, yeah, we can't have that. So during that process, she was able to go there by herself. She was being very brave. She was able to get the engine, grab it, take it off. Judy shows up to help out. Then she sees some of the robots, one robot was under this wreckage, so she was able to she was debating leaving it behind to go help Judy take the engine, or just walking off. But she had the intensity of helping the robot out, taking out of the wreckage. And then she says okay, if I save you, please don't hurt. If I help you, please don't use your claws to hurt me. And she helped the robot, and the robot was able to reattach itself from its legs from a little bit across the way from where his upper half was. And so when it got back together, it looked at Penny and started forming its arms all together, and it turned its face blue, just like the robot did in the very I think it was the second, or I think it was it the second? No, it was the third or fourth episode when Will Robinson actually made the robot at the time friendly. So, and then at this point, Penny was actually able to have the robot trust her, and she said, sorry, but the robot name's already been taken, so can I call you Sally? So she named the robot Sally. I was like, oh god, it was funny. And then some of her other friends, this one guy that she really likes, ended up becoming her boyfriend. And some of the other friends came along and started doing the same thing, helping out other robots that were under some wreckage, and they were able to get them to come over to the good side. So some of those, they had at least maybe 6 or 7 robots turn good, to trust them, and then they decide to keep the engine to themselves while those robots fight off Scar and his army. So I thought that was super cool. So they were able to figure out a way for them to like transfer over to the good side, and it's like, yeah, this is not your main directive of killing us. There's a better way for you to there's a better way for you guys to trust us in order to save the planet. And they were able to like help out the humans and save Alpha Centauri from Scar. And one thing about the last episode, the robot died. It was able to, kickstart Will's heart by a lightning storm, because Will and the robot went to this one planet they knew where more robots were, and they were trying to help. They were trying to convince them to come along and help out, but they didn't want to. And this one robot was watching Will and the robot sacrifice itself to save Will, and then they left. And well, they didn't leave. They didn't actually leave, but the robots came back and started saying this weird language or command for say, and Will was able to record that. And then when he came back to Alpha Centauri, he used that against Scar, and Scar was trying to move around or trying to get away from the sound, because Scar knew there was something wrong with this situation. And then when Will turned off his communicator where it was playing that sound, Scar stabbed him in the heart, but Will didn't feel anything. But there was a blue essence going through Scar's arm, and it ended up converting him into a normal good side form. And fair enough, Robot's conscience was actually in Will's heart, and it went inside Scar and Robot's back. I was like, oh damn, that was so awesome. I was like, it was so great. I actually really liked how they did that. It was cool. I really liked how they, I thought he would I thought he was actually died, and then he came back, and I was like, oh wow. So Scar is now Robot, and then now after Alpha Centauri started rebuilding themselves, and Penny is finishing her book called Lost in Space, and then she was able to say the end of chapter 1, and but yeah, I thought it was really cool how everyone in her family looked up to Will to save everybody from Alpha Centauri. And it was just an epic, cool climax. So how he was the one to save everyone from harm, and after that, they were able to rebuild. And he wanted to do more stuff outside of Alpha Centauri, so he asked his mom and dad, "I'm gonna leave the planet to go find some other stuff out there in the universe." And so now he can do whatever he wants because there's no other threats out there. So he took Robot, and he found this cool, interesting planet that looks really beautiful. So, and then that's it. That's the end of the episode 8. And I gotta say, the last episode, Trust, I really enjoyed it. It was really cool. I really liked it. The show was just so great. I know it's officially over, but I would love to see another season, but there's not going to be another season, because I don't think they're going to find another interesting way to keep it going. But I really like it. It's a great show. So if you guys want to get started watching Lost in Space, I would totally recommend you guys starting from all the way to season 1 and then going up to season 3. So, yeah, so that's it, guys. So I'm going to give it a rating of... you know what, I'm going to give it a rating of 10 out of 10 just because I really enjoyed it. It was really fun. It was very thrilling. It was really thrilling. It was actually very exhilarating for my point of view. And I would love to see more, but it's just it's not going to happen. But yeah, then after this show, I'll probably be doing another review for The Witcher Season 2, which I'm slowly halfway there. And so yeah, stay tuned for that, and that concludes my video. So thank you guys for watching, and if you guys want to see more reviews, hit me down in the comments down below, and I'll be sure to do some more in the future. And yeah, so, and I also started watching that one show on Disney Plus the murder, neighbor murders in the neighborhood or something like that. It has Selena Gomez and Martin Short and Steve Martin. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, I'm not sure if I want to do a review for that because it's been out for a very long while, anyways, and it's too late for me to do a review for it. I mean, I love Selena Gomez. I think she's an awesome actress and person. So yeah, so that concludes it. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time on the Minger Show. So peace out and have a good weekend.